Hello again, everyone. Well, you haven't seen me for a couple of days. Yesterday, I tried to do it. Well, I did do a video, but I couldn't edit it or get it online because I can't find the charger for my MacBook. The only thing that I can think is that Daisy may have taken it by mistake. She has an identical computer, same colour, both got clear covers on. Obviously, they both need the same kind of charger, so I don't know. Anyway, I've ordered a new one. Should be coming today between 7 and 1. It's now 9:05, so hopefully it won't be too much longer and I can get yesterday's short video and today's edited and uploaded. So let's just see. I have another card to make for my friend. She gave me a great list of things she wanted, and this is a silver wedding card. Yesterday, I was making some more cards for her, and I had this problem with my printer. Never had that problem before. Wasn't quite sure how to deal with it, but I pressed a few buttons on my printer, and it said something about cleaning something. Would I like it cleaned? So I said, yes, please. And eventually it sorted it. So I was able to print what I wanted for that card. This one just says, on your silver wedding, Kim and Tony. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to use this die. It's just about the right length, but it's too deep. So I'll cut it twice, once from each end, and try and make it the right size. So let's just reduce the size of this piece of card. Now, I'm sure you've seen me do this before, but I'm going to fix it round this end. Oh dear, I'm getting descended upon. I've got little hooks on the wall for my dies, the ones I use frequently. Put a bit on this side. I think that should be enough. I'm just going to come part way and then come back. Okay, let's have a look. As you can see, I've cut the top part out. Now I'm going to turn my piece of card around. I'm going to put the die on in position from the other end, and I'm going to feel and see that those teeth here and here are engaged in the dents that were made by the previous pass. So I'll put that on again, and I'm going to do the same thing, come part way and then come back again. So there it is. There's my little reduced size sentiment. So I've been trying to work out what size I want to do this. Do I want to have a stitched panel? I found this one ready cut, so I think I might well use that. I have cut this little heart. This is Simon Says Stamp. It's an old one from Simon Says Stamp. I've cut it out, taken the pieces out, and I've popped them into this embossing folder. Nellie's Joy Small Flowers, it's called. So I'm just going to emboss this this heart. That's the wrong thing. Whoopsie daisy. Pop it back in again. I thought I would have just the pieces, the inserts, without the heart on my card. Let's just see what it's going to look like. Let's pop these like this. I want to have them raised, which is why I've cut the heart from some double-sided foam. Let's just have a look at this. I think that's quite nice. We'll get the position right using that as a guide, and I thought we could have that just kind of over the top like this. Just wondering about whether we should have had stitched square here. This one is that slightly smaller? Let's see if that will fit. Yes, it'll just trim a little bit off. Let's cut this one out. I just found this panel already cut, so let's just see. Of late, I've been using my switch to cut large dies like this. I just feel that it's a bit of a strain on my Platinum 6. I just think it's, you know, a bit much. So there we are. Put that back on its hook. Right, let's have a look. Let me put these onto, just wondering if I need to put some twinkle on those. I'm going to take the top layer off, and I will put some glue stick on so that I can manoeuvre it a little bit. Let's just do this. Okay. Perhaps I'll take all of these off and do the glue stick for all of them. My nails are in a dreadful state. I decided to give them a break from any kind of polish, and I've been feeding them with, you know, these sort of keratin whatevers, but they're in a real state. Need to give them a bit of a break, I think. I need to put some glue stick on the back of this as well. Oh, goodness. I've just had an idea that I could perhaps emboss the die into the front there for the position, but I don't know that I want the outside line done as well. I don't know if I want that, so I might just do what I was originally going to do and try and just put it through that. Okay, let's put some glue stick on this. This is merely to help with positioning. Oh, goodness. Foam is just so sticky. See what I mean? Oh. Probably should have stuck this down onto a sticky mat to keep it from straying. Okay. Now let's have a look at position. Here is my panel. That is going to go there. That was better. It is better with a cut one. And that's going to go there like that. So let's just see. Just hope I can get this off afterwards. Let's just see. might have trouble. I think I'll just position that. Now I've got those two, I'll just position the rest. Okay. Just going to position these in turn. There we are. Now these, I was thinking that could go kind of like that. I don't know about this one. Do I take that one off? Perhaps I do and stick it somewhere else. Where are my scissors? Right. Which one was it? This one. Okay. I thought we'd have some pearls in the centres. Perhaps like that. I think that's quite nice. I'll stick this down. I've got some pearls. Here's some pearls. I've got some out ready. These are some of the ones that Janine sent me. People are just so kind. I think I might be better off with a pokey tool for this. I'm just wondering if I need a bit of foliage or something. I will just look for a sprig of foliage. I'll be right back. I found a tiny little little sprig of foliage dye. No idea what it is, where it came from. But I think this will be quite nice just to put around one side of the heart. It just kind of softens the edge just a little bit. So starting at the bottom, I think I'll put maybe some glue dots and a bit of glue perhaps. I can push that in like that, then the next one will cover it over. So I'll put a little glue dot on this end leaf there. Didn't want to come off. There we go. Put a bit of glue under here and we'll just tuck it in. These are the ones that are that one can stick there and that will be fine. Now the next one, we'll just overlap that just a tad. Okay, that's fine. Let's put a glue dot on that end leaf. We'll just hold it in position. Ooh. Put another one on my finger there. Let's just put it on that one there. There we go. Put a bit of glue on this stem. Let's see how we can get this. I can bend this a little more if I want to. Just a little bit. Tuck that under there. And the last one, I want to give this the biggest curl at all. I've just been moving it a little bit with my fingers, and that one can go kind of like that. Maybe a bit further over like that. Right, we'll put a glue dot and then some glue. There we are. Now I think I'll put this onto foam tape so it's raised to match the heart, and the whole thing can go flat onto the card because the stitching around the edge will give it enough dimension, I think. There we go. And this can go just onto tape runner. Make sure the card's opening the correct way. There we go. Silver wedding card. Simon's stamp heart. Very old, I have to say. So I don't know if I did look to see if I could see it on the website at the moment. I couldn't find it. Random little bits of foliage, a Nellie's Choice embossing folder, and a little bit of foliage from I know not where. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry about the past couple of days. I'm hoping that the postman or Mr. Amazon man will bring my new lead between now and 1 o'clock. Then I can hopefully get some editing done. But my laptop was my MacBook was flat as a fluke, I'm afraid. No juice whatsoever. So thank you for giving a thumbs up and checking your subscription. Numbers do fluctuate, and I think, sometimes people get, people get unsubscribed without their knowledge. So thanks so much, and come and see me soon.